Welcome to class. For today you will want probably 2 yoga blocks, and we're going to start seated. I'm sitting on a blanket. If you like to sit onto a blanket or a block, prop yourself up onto something. We're going to start with our right shin in front of the left. In today's class we'll move at a kind of nice slower chill pace and really focus on the hips, opening the hips and the side body. So we'll still do some nice poses to leave you feeling open, but just move in a little slower way. Rest your hands on your lap, palms down. Draw the shoulders back and try to align your chest over your hips. Lower the chin to the chest just to open the back of the neck. And allow your eyes to close or soften here. And start to bring your attention onto your breath. Not even changing the breath right away, but just noticing it. Feeling that rise of the inhalation and the fall of the exhalation. Notice how it feels to breathe into your body. Notice how it feels to breathe out. See if you can soften the body, soften the muscles of the face and the shoulders, and relax the belly. Keep this upright, aligned spine, but without tensing up. And simply keep your attention on the feeling of the breath, feeling the belly expand as you breathe in, feeling it soften as you exhale. And one of the reasons why we pretty much always start class noticing the breath is to try to quiet the mind. One of my favorite teachers, Judith Lassiter, she says in one of her books, if you want to live a spiritual life, simply do one thing at a time. And that quote has always stuck with me. It's so simple yet so hard in our day-to-day life, just to do one thing at a time. So here on your mat, simply focus on your breathing. With your next breath in, bring your hands together in front of your heart. And as you exhale, let your eyes softly flutter open. Bring your hands behind you. I might tent my fingertips, just find a little more of that lift in the chest, almost like you're doing a back bend. Draw the shoulders back. And then try to keep that length in your spine. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Cross the right ankle past the left knee. Get your entire ankle past your knee and flex the right toe straight back, dorsiflexion of the ankle. And then press the right knee and thigh forwards. And keep pushing into the earth with your hands. So you're lifting up and out of your low back. Feel your heart lift, your shoulders draw back. And keep pressing the right knee forwards. And let's take another full breath in. And a full breath out. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, release. Stretch your legs out in front of you for a moment, and then switch the crossing of your shins. So now your left shin is in front of the right. Bring your arms forward in front of you about shoulder height. And reach your arms forward so you feel your shoulders spread across your back, and move your rib cage back and in as you walk your hands forward. And then inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And as you exhale, again, direct your front ribs down towards the frontal hip bone. So even though the arms reach up, it doesn't mean the ribs need to lift up. Direct them down and in. Palms facing each other. Wrap your outer upper arms forward and spin your inner arms back. Use your exhales to press your sit bones into the ground, whatever you're sitting on. And your inhales to reach a little higher. And do that again. Exhale, press down into your seat. Exhale, reach a little bit higher. Take another full breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand to the ground by your side. Reach your right arm up and over, side bend. Rotate your chest down a little bit towards your left thigh as you exhale. And as you inhale, rotate your chest up towards the ceiling. And you can do that a couple of times. Unless you find a spot that feels a little extra tight or sticky, then just hold still in that spot. Just explore with different movements, different positions. And then reach both arms to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down, reach the left arm over, side bend. As you exhale, rotate your chest down towards the right thigh. And as you inhale, up towards the ceiling. And then maybe you do that, a little movement, or maybe you hold in one spot. Each side of the body is different. Don't feel like you need to do the exact same thing on each side, but instead do what you feel would bring balance to this side. And then as you inhale, come to center, reach 2 arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, maybe on fingertips, lift the heart. Bend your knees, plant your feet. Cross your left ankle past the right knee. Dorsiflexion of the left ankle, draw your toes back towards your knee. Feel the left thigh press forwards, and then sit up even taller. Press the base of your spine forward. And then feel your heart lift. So finding a little more extension of the spine. Take a full breath in through the nose. And stay for the breath out. One more inhale. And then as you exhale, release the shape of your legs. Cross your ankles once more to come off whatever you're sitting on. Just move it to the side. And then from here, stretch your legs out wide and bend your knees. So you're in kind of like a bear stance. Come onto your heels. Sit up a little taller. And then drop your knees to the right. See how close you can get them to the floor. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left. See how close you can get them to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left, and you will slide forward, so you might just have to scooch back a couple times. Center. To the right. Center. And to the left. Continue. If you want to try this with no hands, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Maybe add a little rotation. Maybe even close your eyes. Few more. Now you can continue just like this. Do whatever you're working on. If you want to add on, the next time you turn to the right, you'll pause. So knees to the right. And then you can have your hands down or no hands. Try to sit up onto your shins. Lift the hips a little, lengthening the tailbone down. And then lower the hips. Turn to the left. Drop your knees, your shins, and then either with your hands down or no hands, try to stand up on your shins. Tailbone curls under a bit. Feel the lift in the low belly. So try that a couple more times, maybe 2 more times each side. And so the next time that you turn to the right, you'll pause there, place your hands down, and come into a tabletop position facing the top of your mat. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. As you inhale, draw your heart forwards and up, curl your tailbone up, cow pose. Exhale, curl your tailbone under, push the floor away from you, cat pose. Inhale, arch. Open the front body. Exhale, round, open the back body. Come back to neutral as you breathe in. Stretch your right leg back, exhale. Spin your back heel down. Adjust your left foot and shin to the left like a kickstand. Reach your right arm to the sky. Push down with your bottom hand. Draw the ribs in and press into the pinky side of your back foot. And then reach your right arm up and over your ear. Imagine you could touch what was ever in front of you with your right fingertips and press more into your outer back foot to really open the right side body. And one more breath in. And then exhale, right hand down, right knee down, tabletop. Cat-cow, inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round the spine. Neutral, breathe in. Stretch your left leg back as you breathe out. Spin the left heel down, make a little kickstand with the right foot. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Push down with your bottom hand so you're not sinking through the shoulder. Can you press into the pinky side of your left foot so much you might feel your inner arch lift? Keep the ribs drawing in, breathe into the back body. And then sweep your left arm over, up and over your ear, creating this long line of energy. Reach further forwards, push down through the back heel, really opening the left side body. Almost imagining like you're kind of arching your spine here. One more breath in. Exhale, left hand down, left knee down, tabletop. Walk your hands forward a couple of inches. Make sure your hands are shoulder width apart, wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Pedal at the feet a little bit if it feels nice. Bend into one knee and then the other. And then with your next inhale, come forwards to a plank pose. Drop to your knees as you exhale, point the toes. Push the floor away from you. Reach your chest forwards, even look a little forwards. Take an inhale. Exhale all the way to the belly. Stretch your legs long and back one at a time. Reach your arms back by your sides, palms down. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your shoulders. Stay to exhale, drop the gaze a little bit. Roll the shoulders away from the floor, almost as if you could squeeze a pencil between the shoulder blades. Take another breath here. Hands by the low ribs, exhale. Push back, child's pose. Big toes touch, separate the knees, and then keep your hands forward. Extended child's pose. Push your hands forward to rock your hips back a little more. Take a breath in, breathe into the back body. Stay as you breathe out. Inhale, roll up, sitting back on your heels. Come to a kneeling position on your shins, knees and feet about hip bone apart, hands to your hips. Step your right foot forward, slow lunge. Get the knee over the ankle. Bend into your front leg. Lengthen your tailbone down and lift your pubic bone up towards the navel. Reach your left arm to the sky, inhale. Lean to the right, exhale, take a side bend. Keep your gaze steady. Think about lifting up and out of your legs as you inhale, and then try to lean a little more to the right as you exhale. And one more breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down inside your right foot. Heel toe your front foot to the right. Turn your toes out a bit and come to the pinky side of your foot. And then let your hips come forward. Let them drop a bit. Lift your heart, slide your shoulders back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, round your spine. Curl the tailbone under. Inhale. Again, let the hips dip a little. Let your heart lift. It's almost like cat-cows. Exhale, round. Try that once more. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Turn the right toes forward. Tuck your back toes under. Straighten your back leg. Turn to the left. Face the long edge of your mat. Straddle fold. Hands can be on blocks or the ground. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, crawl your hands to the left side. Relax your head between your arms. And then bend into your right knee. Side lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Crawl your hands back through center and over to the right. Try to relax your head between your arms. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your left knee, side lunge. Breathe in. And then exhale, straighten your left leg, crawl to the top of the mat, runner's lunge, frame your front foot, plant your hands, step to down dog. Inhale, come forwards through a plank. Exhale, drop to your knees, point your toes. Reach your chest forwards, look a little forwards, full breath in. Exhale all the way to the belly. Stretch your legs long and back. This time make little spider hands, tense your fingertips wide, so off your mat. Press into your feet, inhale, lift, head, chest, shoulders. And exhale, ripple your chest back down like a wave. Do that again, inhale, lift up any amount. You decide how high to go. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Slide the hands by the low ribs, push back child's pose. Keep your hands forward. Big toes touch, melt the hips back by pushing your hands forward. Breathe into the back body. As you inhale, roll up, sitting back on your heels. Come to that kneeling position, knees hip bone apart, hands to your hips. Keep the gaze steady. Step your left foot forwards. Get the knee over the ankle. I like to widen the stance a little bit, foot to the left. Lengthen your tailbone down. Lift the frontal hip bones up so the pelvis is lifting upright. And then keep that as you bend the front leg a little more. Right arm reaches up, take an inhale. Side bend to the left, exhale. Think about lifting up as you breathe in, and then further to the left as you breathe out. So creating space on the right side. You might even feel this in the front of the right hip, especially if you think tailbone down. And then come to center. Bring both hands down, heel toe your front foot to the left. Turn your toes out and come to the pinky side of your foot. And you can, of course, have hands on blocks here. And then let your hips come forward and down. Your heart lift, breathe in. Exhale, round your spine. Tuck the tailbone under. Do that again. Let your hips dip, lift the heart, breathe in. Maybe even look up if it's okay for the neck. Exhale, think of rounding the spine. Once more, inhale. And exhale, round. Neutral. Turn the left toes forward. Tuck your back toes straight in the back leg. Turn to the right, straddle, fold, face the long edge of your mat. Hands can be on blocks here. You can have a little bend in the knees. Chest forwards as you inhale. Crawl your hands to the right, exhale. Relax your head as much as you can. And then bend your left knee. Hips back, heart forwards. Inhale, straighten left leg, walk your hands through center. Crawl your hands to the left. Relax your head between your arms, take an inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee, side lunge. Straighten the right leg, crawl to the top of the mat, frame your front foot, runner's lunge. Step to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. And drop to your knees, exhale, point the toes. Curl the tailbone under. Reach the heart forwards, take an inhale. Exhale all the way down. Tense your fingertips wide, elbows over the wrist. Press down through your feet. Inhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. As you exhale, dip your right shoulder to the center and look left. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, dip your left shoulder, look right. Inhale, come through center, lift up. Lower down as you exhale. Hands by the low ribs. Push up onto all fours. And then swing your feet off to one side and come to a seated position. If it's helpful to sit up onto a block or blanket, go ahead and do so. And bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, and bring your hands behind you for Baddha Konasana. So you can decide how close in you want your feet, or if you want more of a diamond shape. It's not that one is better than the other. The more open your hips are, the closer you can get your feet in, but also feet in is a little more for the inner thighs. Sometimes feet further forward, you get it more in your outer hips. Either way, press into the ground and then press the base of your spine forwards. So you're on top of your sitting bones. You're not rocking your pelvis backwards and tucking the tailbone under. And then see if that helps you find a little more lift in the chest, and maybe from there you walk your hands in. And then maybe stay, or maybe bring hands to your shins. If that causes you to just fall backwards, try keeping your hands behind you. If you're holding your shins, use your arms as leverage to pull the chest forward, slide the shoulders back. Take a breath in. Your choice, either stay upright or fold forwards any amount. And relax the head. Breathe in, find a little more length in your spine. Breathe out, fold in. Another inhale. Stay for the exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more deep breath in like that. Stay steady as you breathe out. Use your next inhale to roll yourself up if you were upright, or down. Use your hands to draw your legs together. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Draw your toes back towards your face. And if it's hard to keep the length in your spine, sometimes bending your knees a little bit helps. Find the lift in your chest. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. You can even just bend your knees a lot and rest your ribs on your thighs, and then grab your feet. If you have the length in your hamstrings, you can straighten your legs as much as it makes sense to. You could even hook onto your big toes or the outer edges of your feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in. Inhale. Stay as you exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Take one more deep breath in here into your back body. Stay for the exhale. And then slowly roll up. Come off whatever you're sitting on. Move it to the side. And then from here, have your blocks nearby. And in fact, you can even place them under your knees right now. So lowest height, the wide way. Legs about as wide as the mat, so give yourself room. And then from here, start to recline backwards and set up for Shavasana. So make sure the blocks feel like they're in the right position. You want your feet on the ground, not hanging. Rest your arms whatever way feels best. Maybe out to the side with palms up. Maybe it's somewhere on the torso. And then allow the eyes to soften or to close. And relax the muscles of the face. And relax the belly. Take a complete exhalation. So exhale fully, even out of your mouth if you'd like. And then inhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, hold the breath. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom, hold the breath. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top, do nothing. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause on empty, be still. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the top. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause at the bottom. Last one. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to exhale a little longer. Empty completely and then hold at the bottom. Inhale, breathe in through the nose. And take an open mouth clearing breath. And let go of that forced breath. Allow the body to relax everywhere. Then keep your attention on the natural feeling of your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Perhaps you stay a few breaths longer, a few minutes longer, and just letting the body relax in this quieter space. Otherwise, bring your hands together in a prayer position at third eye center, just between the eyes. Invite a deep breath in through the nose and a clearing breath out. Om Shanti. Thank you so much for practicing. Peace.